Hi everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. My name is Karolina and I typically post videos on luxury and contemporary handbags and SLGs. So if that is something you are interested in, I hope you consider subscribing. So in today's video, I have a very fun tag to do. I was tagged by the lovely Tanya from Bits and Bags, and this actually was a tag created by Tanya and my friend here, Liz, from Nothing But Bags. So this tag is called Bags Don't Lie, Secrets Exposed. And this was a tag created by both of my lovely friends here, Tanya and Liz. If you haven't already checked out their video, I will link their channels and their video down below. Please definitely go check them out. Give them some love and support. I would greatly appreciate it. And as usual, today's special guest is Mr. Marcel. He's being such a little brat today because I have these little, I don't know, these little strings hanging off of my cardigan, and he keeps chewing on them. So as you guys could tell, he's chewed the string up. But that is our special guest for today. And I do have my notebook with my notes because you guys, I am so forgetful lately. So I just need to write everything down. And on top of that, today is such a gloomy day. It was like a torrential downpour. And now I'm so tired. I mean, I will admit, and I apologize if the camera moved. I got like no sleep last night, so I'm a little tired. But the show must go on, and I wanted to really film this video for you guys. So let's get started. So I know Tanya and Liz both did 5 bags each. I, however, am going to do 4. Because I will be honest, the 5th bag, I am too lazy and too tired to go downstairs to get it. But I will show you guys a picture of it, and you've recently seen it in my fall bag video. So I might include it and just show you guys a picture. But I'll be honest with you guys, it's been a rough week at work. I'm tired. I got no sleep. So I apologize in advance. But let's get started. So the first bag that I will say is a bag that is perfect for this tag is none other than my Gucci Super Mini in this beautiful, beautiful pink. Now, you guys know I'm a neutrals girly. I love my browns, I love my blacks, my grays, blues, greens. I love my neutrals. However, even though I love my neutrals, and even in my clothing, I am very neutral, as you guys can tell. On occasion, I will, if I'm home, I'll wear a like colorful sweater, whether it's pink, purple, lilac, blue, something like that. But as far as like when I go to work or anything like that, I'm usually in gray, cream, black, brown. I don't really experiment with colors that much. But the reason why this bag is perfect for this tag is because even though I am a neutrals girly, I do also have a girly side to me. If you guys went into my room, which has all of my luxury bags, that room is filled with everything from these like baby pink drawers. I have drawers just like these that I got from, I forget if it was Marshalls or Home Goods, but I have ones just like these black ones. They are baby pink and they have bows on them and they are the cutest thing ever. I have baby pink picture frames and bows and all of that good stuff. So I have a very girly side to me as well, even though I don't come off very girly in my, you know, outfits, and my bags are usually very neutral. But this is a bag that I absolutely love because it does show that feminine side where it is that baby pink. And I know a lot of people do not like this on the Gucci Marmonts. The older versions, I think they recently came out with a newer one. But I always loved this. And to me, I still love it in my 30s. I love this heart. I think this is absolutely adorable. I don't care that I'm in my 30s and my bag has a heart sewn onto the back. I still love it, and I still love my baby pink girly bag that, even though I don't come off girly and feminine, this bag definitely shows that side of me that I do love pink and bows and hearts and all of that good stuff. So that is the first bag. The second bag, and it's not just this bag, it's this entire line of bags. I have currently 3, and I have a 4th one on the way, which I may do an unboxing, I may not, I don't know, I'll see how I feel. But, and again, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Don't even ask. My brain and my memory is not what it used to be. But if you guys met me in person, I am very reserved. If you go to my earlier videos, when I first started YouTube, I never showed my face. I am very quiet. When you get to know me, I'm very reserved. I'm not someone that likes to be the center of attention. I'm not someone that, you know, comes off as having this like bubbly personality that's outgoing and all of this kind of stuff. I'm very to myself and quiet and all of that until I meet people and I feel comfortable around them. And then my real, true personal side comes out, which is someone who loves to, you know, be fun and, you know, joke around and be kind of like a kid at heart, I guess. And so I think this particular line from Louis Vuitton, and that is none other than the Takashi Murakami line, and I again just picked one out of my bags, and that is the Pochette Accessoire. And the reason why I picked this is because even though I am typically, to new people until I get to know you, very quiet and reserved, I do have a fun side to me once I get to know you. So I thought this bag was a perfect example of that because it's colorful, it's fun, you know, it's young and all of that kind of good stuff. So this is the bag that I chose for the second bag because, again, like I said, I have 2 sides to me, and that is one that's very reserved for people who don't know me. And then once I'm comfortable around you and I know that I can be my true self without being judged, then that bubbly, fun personality does come out. So that is the second bag. And then the third bag, and this is a bag, again, I recently featured on one of my videos. I'm not sure if I'm going to be posting this video first and that one second. So you guys might not see this when I show this video, but it is coming in another video. But anyway, that is none other than my Palace clutch from Louis Vuitton. Now, this is a bag that I love because if you guys knew me personally, you would know that I love to be very casual. I love wearing leggings Obviously, I wish I could wear Uggs all year long, but in the summertime, obviously, it's not something that you would be wearing. But I love wearing like Toms, like those cute little lace Toms with leggings and a sweater or a loose kind of long sleeve shirt. But I also do like to dress up. Like before me and my husband got married, we used to do date nights every weekend. And it was so fun getting dressed up. Obviously, I think it is kind of apparent in my videos that I have gained some weight. And by some weight, some significant weight since I first started YouTube. And even before then, I honestly used to be like about 100 pounds. Right now, I'm nowhere near that. A lot of it had to do with everything I went through in the last year to 2 years. And then also, as I'm getting older, I'm not, able to eat the foods that I used to eat and still have that stick figure body. Just happens when you get older. But I still on occasion, not lately since I gained weight, I have not felt comfortable with finding clothes that fit or make me feel comfortable where, I don't know, I like getting dressed up. I like to hide, if you guys haven't noticed in my videos, I like to hide my body. As far as like my arms, that's an insecurity of mine, my stomach, like all of that kind of stuff. But I do like to dress up, and this is a perfect bag because this bag you could wear casually as a crossbody, or you could wear it as a nice evening bag because of the chain. So this is a perfect bag because it shows like the two sides that I used to have. I still wish I did, and I'm hoping to lose some weight. But until then, obviously, I'll just use this casually. But until then, I do obviously like that this bag is versatile, where you can wear it casually or dressed up. So that is the next bag. And then the final bag that I'll show actually physically before I do a cutaway, or I'll talk about it and I'll just show you guys the pictures on the screen. But the next bag is my very loved, and hopefully it fits into frame, YSL East-West shopping tote. Now, the reason why I love this tote is because, again, like I mentioned before, with the pochette accessoire in the multicolor, I am very reserved, and although I do love me a good logo, there are times I like to be reserved where I don't want people to know that I'm wearing a designer bag, or, I don't want them to know what brand I'm wearing. And it's just because I do not like to draw attention to myself. Like I said earlier, unless I'm around people I feel comfortable with, there are times I don't want any attention on me. And that is why I love this YSL shopping tote, because I love that. I mean, you do have the clochette, which you can open. I never open this, to be honest. Like when I wear this bag, it's because I want a discreet bag. But if you want some logo, you could obviously take the clochette out of here and you could see the logo. But if you don't want anybody knowing what bag you're wearing, you just hide it, and then nobody knows, unless it's someone who obviously enjoys handbags and all of that good stuff. They might know what bag this is, but not everybody else. The logo obviously is very, very discreet. There's no other real sign of what kind of bag this is, other than this tiny, tiny logo right here, and this clochette, which you can show, or you can choose to not show it. And again, like I said, I am someone who does not like attention on myself at all. I've always been that way, and unless it's with my friends and, you know, we're all, you know, spending time together and enjoying our time together, I'm very quiet. I've never, ever, even in high school, middle school, I have never been like the very popular kid. I've never been someone who loved being the center of attention. I'm very like low-key. I rather not be noticed, if that makes sense, as far as like people I don't know. So that is the perfect bag to portray that about my personality. Now, the final bag, which again, I apologize, I am too lazy to go get it, but I will put a picture somewhere here, and that is none other than the Coach pumpkin bag. Again, I'm in my 30s, but something about me that I think I've mentioned, if you are not new to my channel, you will know I absolutely love Halloween. I do. That is why I got married on Halloween, because as a kid, I used to wish and hope that I could change my birthday to Halloween. But obviously we know that we can't change our birthdays, which is fine. It is perfectly fine because me and my mom share a birthday together, and I think that is a blessing. And now as an adult, I appreciate when my birthday is, because, you know, me and my mom have a special bond because we have the same birthday. But there was a long period of time as a kid where I was pretty upset that I couldn't change my birthday to Halloween, because I love Halloween that much. But that is just a bag that shows the fun side of me that loves Halloween, the inner child that, you know, loves the thought of trick-or-treating, or, you know, the Halloween movies like Hocus Pocus. Like, those are like my favorite movies to watch. I love Halloween decorations. I think they are absolutely adorable. But that is the fifth bag that shows a side of me that not everybody knows, because not everybody that meets me knows my love for Halloween. But that is something that I do love, and it is kind of nostalgic, obviously, you know, of me being a child going trick-or-treating, because I'll be honest, where we live now, we rarely get trick-or-treaters, and it's so sad because that was my favorite part, was giving out candy, but we don't really have trick-or-treaters. But that doesn't mean that I can't still enjoy Halloween. I will still go to Peddler's Village, and I will wear my pumpkin bag, and I will still probably take the dogs this year. We didn't last year because Louis passed away before, but this year I want to take Marcel to Sleepy Hollow. That was something we used to do with Louis. We would take him to Sleepy Hollow every year for Halloween. And then when we got Coco, we took Louis and Coco. And so this year I'm hoping to take Marcel and Coco and hopefully honor Louis that way, because Louis, he loved dressing up for Halloween and stuff like that. I was hoping to go to Salem, but I don't know. I'm just, you guys, I'm still in a funk with everything that happened in the last 2 years, that I'm kind of like, I want to enjoy Halloween, but it's very hard to. If you've obviously been through something similar, you know, there's a period of time that you have no set timeline where you're in a funk and you don't know whether you're coming or going. So that is that. But again, thank you so much to my lovely friends here, Tanya and Liz, for this really great tag. I absolutely love it. And thank you to Tanya for tagging me. I absolutely love doing these tag videos, so this was definitely a very fun tag to do. And I will tag some of my friends here on YouTube down below. So hopefully you guys do this video as well. Please again go check out Tanya and Liz's video. They will be linked down in the description below. And then if there are some bags you want to share in the comments down below that you think fit this tag and say something about you and your personality that maybe someone wouldn't know based off of first impressions meeting you, definitely let me know in the comments down below, whether it's just one bag, whether it's 5 bags, whatever you want to pick. You know I love reading and responding to your comments. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.